A controversial content creator, Bonnie Blue, has been detained by police in Bali.
A 26-year-old questioned by officers at a police station in Kuta. She was spotted talking to two people, one believed to be a lawyer.
Hey boys, those that are going to schoolies and to those that are barely legal, cannot wait to meet you, and I'm in Bali, so you know exactly what that means.
She could be facing up to 15 years in prison. These stunts may have finally caught up with her. Now, in recent updates, they're taking it a lot more seriously than the mainstream media initially thought. She could actually be facing prison time for this, up to 15 years.
A group of Australian men has been dragged before Bali immigration officers. They're under investigation after being arrested alongside adult content creator Bonnie Blue. The tourists have been released, but officials still have their passports.
Heads covered and maybe in the sand about the trouble they could be in.
Obviously, she organized everything about this, so she's the main person of interest for the police. It's said the British adult content creator Bonnie Blue, whose real name is Tia, has been detained in Bali for allegedly producing adult content and now faces a maximum sentence of 15 years in jail and a fine of approximately £270,000 if convicted under Bali's strict morality laws. Her arrest in Bali followed complaints that she had hired a bus to film explicit material with a dozen young men during Schoolies Week. Police raided a rental studio and seized items including outfits and cameras, and took her to immigration authorities with her passport seized.
Hi boys!
Real name, Tia Billinger. Ms. Blue spent last week driving around Bali in a blue truck emblazoned with Bang Bus during Australian Schoolies Week.
So where do you want dropping off? Just next call. We'll drop you off there, boys.
Recently denied entry to Australia, the performer has targeted schoolies before to create content. The Australians were released later on Friday, but remain in Bali with their passports confiscated. They range in age from 19 to 40.
Bang Bus is broken down.
Pornography is outlawed in Indonesia. It's not clear if the Australians, who can likely expect to be booted from the country, may also face charges. Bonnie Blue, also released but yet to get her passport back, is due to be questioned again in coming days.
To the mainstream media recently, the only thing she's defended herself with is that she hasn't broken any laws and has not committed a crime. That has now all changed. Bali is a place where, according to reports, even her friend warned her that authorities could come down on her and arrest her, yet she still went over there and pulled these stunts.
It's evidence if you're not careful. Bonnie Blue went to Bali to document her dream trip. Sunsets, villas, friends, collaborations. But Indonesia isn't just paradise. It's conservative with laws built on cultural modesty and religious values. Locals complained, officials watched, and the content meant for followers ended up on screens belonging to authorities. A villa was raided, phones seized, friends released, Bonnie detained. Normally someone in her situation gets deported because in her case, it's public, viral, international. She may be held into January, February if officials think they need to investigate further. So a reminder, posting for clout can be cute until someone who isn't your follower starts watching. Freedom is the real flex, and the smartest creator is the one who comes home to tell the
A lot of the men involved also seem immature. They're coming out, recording, still trying to get content. Anyone turning up to a Bonnie Blue filming scene clearly has some level of immaturity. This is them leaving the police station covering their faces, and watch the guy coming out holding a professional camera.
What's your step, mate? What's your step? Any comments?
Any comment, Mr. Green?
Any comments, guys? How are you feeling after being released without charges?
It's all fun and games and partying now, but if these guys actually get dragged into a case with Bonnie Blue abroad and get named, shamed, and pictured online, it's going to be extremely embarrassing for their families to see the things they've been doing. Is this party lifestyle really worth the embarrassment their families may endure?
A group of Australian men arrested in Bali alongside controversial adult entertainer Bonnie Blue will soon learn their fate. Live to Asia editor James Carmody. James, you have new details.
Yeah, and there were 14 Australian men arrested on Friday alongside Bonnie Blue, whose real name is Tia Billinger. They were all released but remain in Bali. It's likely immigration authorities have held on to their passports while investigations continue. We've seen today those Australian men called into immigration offices near Kuta to be interviewed. Among them, a few 19-year-olds, most in their 20s, a 37-year-old and a 40-year-old.
Some believe Bonnie Blue may have planned to get arrested for attention. Others say it's not surprising if you go to a country where sex work is illegal and do sex work, you'll get arrested. She was warned on the Kyle and Jackie O show but chose to proceed anyway, and the decision hasn't paid off. Despite all the controversy, she usually attracts mainstream media attention because she's so outrageous. But now, even mainstream media may turn against her for dragging young men into this situation. At the very least, the men are likely to be deported and banned. Bonnie Blue herself remains in Bali under investigation after spending a week driving around during schoolies in a Bang bus-branded truck. She was arrested in a villa where cameras and equipment were seized. If authorities determined she was producing pornography, she could face a massive fine or even prison time. Authorities may want to make an example out of her due to the international attention this case has received. Australia, the UK, and other countries are watching closely. She may end up paying a huge fine, serving jail time, or being deported and banned. Bonnie Blue appears to be deliberately pushing the envelope. She hasn't been discreet at all. Clips of her actions in Bali are circulating all over social media. Maybe she even wants prison for the publicity. The media are sensationalizing the story by citing the 15-year maximum penalty, even though tourists are often treated differently. There are many possible outcomes: a fine, a ban, extradition back to the UK, or prison. We'll have to wait and see. One thing is clear, her stunts may have finally caught up with her. Many people want to see her jailed simply because they don't like her, but Bali handles cases differently. It will be interesting to see how this plays out. Updates are ongoing, so stay tuned to the channel.